Greetings everyone. So today we're going to look at question 2022 paper 1 grade 12 examination question paper I mean. So the first question is evaluate 3/2 the whole of e to the power negative 2. So this comes from the topic indices or index notation. So under indices, we apply different laws. So the first, when you are given any number raised to a negative power, you change the fraction. You just swap the elements or numbers here. The denominator becomes the numerator, and the numerator becomes the denominator, and eventually the power becomes positive. That's how you change this negative exponent or negative power to positive. You change it by just changing, swapping the numbers inside the bracket. So what you do now, you just write 2 to the power 2 over 3 to the power 2. Then 2 squared, it means 2 times 2, which is 4. Then 3 squared is 9. 3 squared is 9, and that is the answer to this question, and this question is 2 marks. The second question, factorize completely. Now if you look at this one, we have 4 terms, so we can factorize by grouping. So let's just rewrite the expression 2ax plus 4ay minus 3bx minus 6by. If we factorize by grouping, what is common between the first two, in the first two terms, you find that 2a is 2 and a are common. 2 into 2 is 1, a into a is 1 and remain with x. 2 into 4 is positive 2. A and A will cancel, and then remain with y. Then here, what is common is negative 3b. Negative 3b into negative 3bx will remain with x. Negative divided by negative is positive. Then 3 into 6 is 2. B and B cancel. Oh, by the way, negative, negative, positive, I'm sure I've explained that. Then remain with y. Now you can just check before you continue. Inside the brackets here, you need to have the same expression. So we have x plus 2y, even here x plus 2y, which tells us that we are doing the right thing. So we have two terms now. We have this one and this one. What is common between this and this? We have x plus 2y is common. Then when you factorize, we just write this 2a minus 3b, and this is the answer. If you want to prove that your answer is correct, just expand this one and simplify it to lead you to this to the question. Question what? Question 3b. Question 3. This is an expression we're asked to simplify. The only way, I'm sure here there was a positive, I made a mistake when copying. When you expand here, 3 times 4, it will be 12x. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Then you don't multiply this 3 with anything outside. We only multiply or expand using whatever is inside. So this 2 comes the way it is. 12x negative 15 plus 2. Remember, when you have two numbers with different signs, you subtract and get the sign from the bigger number. So when you subtract 15 minus 2, you find that the answer is 13. And the bigger number here is 15. The sign with 15 is negative, so it becomes negative 13, and that's the answer. Then the last one, Solve the equation 4y squared minus 8y is equal to 0. To solve this, you just look for common factor here. First, you copy the way it is. 4y minus 8y is equal to 0. Now, if you look at this question, this one is not a quadratic expression. Yes, you can say it's a quadratic expression, but it doesn't have a constant. The constant is 0. When you don't have a constant, just multiply by, just factorize. So what is common here is 4y. 4y into 4y squared remain with y. 4 into negative 8 is negative 2. Y and y will cancel, is equal to 0. Or by the way, here we just do y minus 2 is equal to 0. Then 4y is equal to 0, and y minus 2 is equal to 0. So the value of y, here we divide both sides by 4, y is equal to 0, and y is equal to positive 2, and this is the final answer. We have y is equal to 0 and y is equal to positive 2. So if you want to check if your answers are correct, just substitute the value of y here. So if we substitute 0 here, anything times 0 or to the power 0, anything times 0 is 0. 8 times 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, so this answer is correct. If we substitute 2 squared is 4, 4 times 4, 16. Then here is 8 times 2, which is 16. 16 minus 16 is 0, so our answers are very correct.